Good morning, YouTube world. I have a quick comparison review between two fine firearms for you. This is Blue Past You again. Hope you enjoyed this video. Here before me, I have the Stealth Arms Platypus commander size and the new Staccato HD P4. Both these guns are very fine guns. I don't think you can make a wrong decision. Interesting thing about these guns is I originally purchased, I had this build according to my specifications. I've done a couple of things here as well. I've added a nitro fin thumb rest. I put a lighter recoil spring in here, and that helps mitigate some of the recoil. But I originally bought this gun to do some indoor IDPA matches. I just wanted a smaller type gun rather than a full-size gun. But the local range that I was doing matches at, they stopped doing the indoor matches, so I never got to use this for a match, and so it's pretty much just been sitting. When they announced that the HD was coming out, the P4, I was very interested in that again because of the Glock style magazines, and I really have come to love these guns with the polymer grips. I used to be the all metal type grips and stainless steel grips and so forth, but I'm just finding out that these polymer grips just absorb the recoil better. Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of a heavier gun when you go to the various types of metal, but as far as the felt recoil, it just feels much better and softer on the HD than this does the Platypus. The Platypus always had a stingy feel to it. The gun may have not been moving much, but it just had a sting to it. It's like, I guess, using an aluminum baseball bat to hit a ball rather than the wooden bat. This is more like the wooden that absorbs it better. I just want to compare the features between the two and see what's right for you. I knew that if I did not like this gun, I'd have no problem getting rid of it. I'd find some takers. And same thing with this gun. So generally I get rid of a gun before I buy a gun to replace it, and that was the reason I bought this gun, to see if I needed to replace this, just simply because of the couple of features. I got the first generation guns, and right after I got this, they announced they were coming back with a prickle grip and then the bull barrel. This doesn't have that, but a couple of things in case you were wondering yourself. This is the magazine, Glock magazine that came with the Stealth Arms. That's it works in there as well. This is the Metcar magazine that came with the HD. You see it works there. It's a little bit more difficult. You got to get it up there, and you don't have that audible click, but it is locked in there. When I talk about comparisons between the two and what I like and dislike, and there's really no dislike for either one of these. We all have preferences. Some of the reviews you're seeing, especially on this gun, you have to understand people are taking them as negative, but they're people's preferences. The one big thing was this hot spot here. People talked about how it hurts and digs into your hand. I just did not feel that at all. I expected to, when I first grabbed it, to get that, but I understand my hands are a little bit different than some people. If you'll notice there, I have a very large built-up callus. It doesn't look too good there, as you can see, and it's indented in there. You can't feel anything there. So I can see perhaps for some people, but with me, that little guy is protecting that. So no issue there. As I compare the two, this trigger is better. It's definitely better than this trigger. I know this is the Staccato has a different type. I did get the competition that was supposed to come in between like 2.5. However, this is always breaking under 2, closer to 1 3/4. So very, very good. Very minimal take up. Little click there. Slight reset. Reset's actually a little bit farther than it is on the HD. As you see this, somewhat you can call it a spongy feel. It's just got some mush to it. That's not that big of a deal. Noticeable wall. Good little pull there. Reset is so minimal. It's already ready to go again. So way less reset. As I look at the two, they are so close together. I mean, everything in size, you look, they're identical. This is a little wider. This probably weighs a little more. They are both fine. The tolerances, I can't feel any in between the two. The smoothness, probably, I don't know. They're so close together. Really hard to tell. Trigger goes to this gun. grip goes to this gun. Like it a good bit more. Recoil, this is way softer feeling. The Staccato, a good bit softer than the Platypus. I don't think you can go wrong with either gun. These have gone up in price a good bit since I got this one. If I really had to say something between the two price-wise, this is still going to come in less than the Staccato. Is the Staccato worth the more money? I'd say definitely not. But do you want to wait 6 months or more? It's going to be your choosing. To be honest with you, for now, I'm sticking with this gun. I just like the softer feel recoil. I would like a straight trigger on it. I would like it to be a little bit lighter trigger. Those are things that can be improved. But I'm going to throw a dot on this and give it a go at the indoor competitions. Right now we're having a little issue, of course, with holsters. Believe it or not, this is a Glock 19 holster. This gun outside of the thumb rest would fit in that. People are wondering what holsters fit for these. This does have a pretty good fit in the Glock 19 holster. The only thing stopping it right now is that funky little rear sight that you have there, so it would go down and would fit a little bit better. I may cut a channel out, but I actually use this holster to carry a Shadow Systems XR920 quite often. So two fine firearms. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. Here you can see some of my skin that is on this grip, so I like that. I did not even have to put the grip texture solution in my hands. It's got a little bit of a ledge. If you're wanting to know, a nitro fin will not fit in this firearm here. It did fit on here. There was a little bit of dremeling I had to do. However, from this main tab to the takedown tab back here is shorter than the typical 1911, 2011 style gun. Just a warning also, there's an extra third little tab that fits inside here, and there's a spring in there, and the spring is jumping out on people. Did the same thing for me. I can't find the spring, but the gun, everything's still working fine. I did call Staccato. They recommend that you try to get one in there, although they're not selling them right now on their own, but everything still works fine. So very happy. I can't say anything negative about this. It's just my preference not to have an aluminum grip. It is a little bit slick. I had to put a lot of grip solution in my hand and then have this nitro fin to help out. I am torn. Like I said, I wanted to keep this style of gun that would take these style of magazines. So when this came along, I wanted to give it a shot. But my overall synopsis, don't think you can go wrong with either one. Both fine firearms. I would say this is not worth the extra money, but I would not want to wait 6 months or more if I were you for this right now. And I wish they would do something to be able to offer more variations in the grip there. Hopefully this was helpful. Please like and subscribe. Don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions. Have a good day.